So one of the major factors when you're trying to sell anything online with Etsy is to make sure you are using the right keywords to drive in traffic. But again, this might be challenging if you don't know, number one, what products are selling well, number two, what keywords to use in your Etsy listing. So in today's video, I just want to make it a little easier for you to understand the process of how I do keyword research for my products and how this has helped me make multiple sales in my Etsy shop. And I want to share with you maybe some things that you have not thought about in regards to how to actually set up your title to drive in traffic. So that being said, I want to share this all with you coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. You're new here. My name is Jay. On this channel, I teach you how to make income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, one of the tools that we're going to use today to help us with our keyword research is Aribi. Aribi is a massive product research tool that will help us find amazing products to sell, as well as top keywords we can use for our Etsy listing. As you can see, all the data here right on Etsy, just not the top products that's selling well, but also the keywords that's driving in the traffic to help these products sell well. And they make it easy for you just to even copy these keywords over into your listing so that you can actually utilize the best keywords that's driving in sales. If you want to check out Everbee on your own, you can check out Everbee absolutely for free, and even a discount code to get started using my link down below. I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below for you to test this out on your own and to see if it is best for your Etsy business. All right, so there's a couple things I think about when I'm trying to create an Etsy title. Is number one, lead with niche key phrases. This is all based upon finding top selling products to create and design for. And the reason why we want to find top shops is because they will lead us to micro niches. When we do our product research, say if we're creating things for a t-shirt here, I like to search up broad on Etsy. But when we utilize the Everbee tool, we can see right here in search the amount of sales the product has received and the amount of views it has gained, and obviously how long it has been around. You can see the listing age here, which again, Everbee has made this extremely easy for us to save time and really understand that all bestsellers are not made equal. Again, we can see this best-selling product has made 113 sales in the last month, as opposed to this one here that's popular now, but has been over 100 sales in the last month. So take that for what you want it. I think both products are selling well. Both products have a badge here, bestseller and popular now. We can see this one is actually selling extremely well, and that is something to learn from. But on top of finding top products, we also have to understand that they're also gaining a ton of views because of the keywords they're using. So in addition to the sales, we also can see the amount of views they have received. And that's something that we also want to look at, because it is the keywords that's driving in the views that will obviously help them make sales. And so when we scroll down here, this product here has received 270 sales just in the last 30 days. And this product has only been around for 2 months. So there's something about this product that is doing well, but more specifically, there is a key word that can help us drive traffic to our product as well. So when we open up this product here, again, we're here to learn, not to necessarily copy from this listing, but I just want to share with you how something so macro niche can drive in amazing sales here. So we do know that the design is a raccoon t-shirt. A little side note, you can create this with AI and sell amazing products, but at the same time, with creating amazing design, we got to have the right keywords. So one thing I do when I look at keywords is, again, looking at the Etsy title and to see what is the leading key phrase they're using, because the leading key phrase or the first line of the listing will reveal to you the micro niche they are serving for. So when I look at the first line of the listing here, I can see that they're focusing on 3 raccoons graphic t-shirt, and that is the focus of the design. The niche keyword they're using in the beginning of their title is extremely related to what the design is, just not a animal t-shirt, but this one here even focused on the amount of raccoons on the shirt, 3 raccoons retro graphic t-shirt. And so when we think about creating our title, we need to make sure that we lead with niche key phrases. A key phrase is a collection of words that's obviously bringing about a specific niche we want to focus on. And this key phrase here is 3 raccoons retro. Now, the second thing that we definitely want to learn from our keywords is we have to make sure we have what I call category keywords combined with key phrases. Notice how they combine the micro niche keyword along with a category keyword or category key phrase. This is important because this works for whatever product category you're selling for, either for t-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, tumblers. You have to know your category keywords because people type in different words for the same type of product. Here we see this being done, that some people might type in graphic t-shirt, Some people might type in t-shirt. Some people might type in tea. And again, all these things might be the same to us, but according to the algorithm, these are all different terms that people type in. And one thing we learned about Etsy keywords, especially with titles, is that we have to be key phrase exact as best as possible. And so when we look at this, we definitely want to think about, okay, yes, the key phrase that's being used, but how can I make sure I combine the key phrase with a category keyword? So going back to our example here, we can see that the micro niche key phrase is also tied in with a category key phrase, all in the same line. We have a micro niche key phrase here, vintage, raccoon, moon, and then we have the category word here, t-shirt. And notice how, again, we always have these category keywords tied in with these micro niche keywords. Now, another cool thing about Aribi as well is that not only do you see the top trending products here, again, 270 sales in the last 30 days, you can also go in here and see how the keywords are just not visible in the title, but also in the tags. And when you analyze this specific listing here, you can go down to the bottom and see tags that they're using, as well as the search volume for those tags. Now, I'm not too concerned about level of competition with these tags here or the key phrases, but I do want to see which ones they are using to drive in that specific micro niche audience. And we can see here that the micro niche keyword is also reflective in their tags, and we see that this is a large search volume here, searching up things related to raccoon or things related to raccoon shirt. And so we definitely want to incorporate these type of keywords into our listing. Now, back in the day, we didn't have access to the volume level of these search phrases, but being that we have this in front of us with Everbee, it makes it just that much easier to find the right terms to utilize for your tags. Now, when we do come to tags, is that we need to make sure that the tags reflect the main keywords as well as the micro niche keywords in our listing, and they need to be related to what the design is. And so when I talk about the micro niche keywords, those are those keywords that's related to the design, like raccoon or vintage graphic tee. Definitely want to make sure we have category key phrases or keywords in our listing as well for our tags. Like this one here, we have shirts for men or retro shirts or party shirts. All these things are what we call category keywords that are different type of keywords people might type in that could land them to similar type of products. Now, the cool thing with Aribi as well is that we can see all the tags, but we can also copy this into a different file or just copy this right into our listing. But again, if you're creating multiple t-shirts within this niche, then it's always good to copy the tags from top selling products and always have them in front of you so you know which ones to use for your listing. And same thing with this one here. We can see the first line of the listing is bringing into those two things we talked about, which is the micro niche keyword along with the category keyword here. And again, both of these have to be visible right here in the first line of the listing, and it needs to be super focused in regards to what this product is and what you're offering. So this one here, specifically, what is the design? Always ask yourself, what is the design? Because the design needs to reflect what the keywords are. And this says dumpster fire shirt, and this is representative of what the shirt is. And then if you notice here, we have the key phrase along with the category keyword shirts. Again, same thing here, emotional dumpster fire, which is a popular phrase for this type of design or this type of audience, but it's always tied in with the niche key phrase. Same thing here. And this is where I also talk about how we can actually outbeat the competition because they're not doing this for every key phrase, which I'm a fan of doing it for every key phrase, adding in multiple category keywords, just not shirt or t-shirt, but t-space shirt, different ways people would type in the keyword here. And so even if you don't see a top listing doing that, that's a huge opportunity for you to outbeat that competition and bring in more best practices to help your product be visible even more. So with the Everbee tool, we learned this product has made 101 sales just in the 4 months it has been around here. And if I open up this listing, we can see the additional tags they're utilizing here, which again is a huge benefit if we're trying to figure out what micro niche key phrase I can add here. And again, these things are still being represented in, like we talked about before, the tags need to reflect the main category keyword as well as the micro niche keyword. And we see this being done here. Again, we see emotional dumpster fire. Again, we see light of mine shirt, dumpster fire shirt. Even though this may have a lower search volume, The sales on Etsy are really made in the specifics, right? The more niche or specific you can be with your product, the more focused that potential shopper will turn to a buyer. All these are micro niche keywords that are also tied with category keywords we can bring into our listing as well. And when you do this for multiple listings, multiple top shops, and seeing all of these listings that are generating sales, you're going to find some similarities in regards to how they utilize their key phrase in the beginning of the title, what type of category keywords they're using in their tags, and what micro niches you can break into and start creating products for. There's a huge opportunity for you to create amazing products and actually get the right traffic to your listing by utilizing these type of keywords. If you're new to selling things on Etsy and you're not sure how to get started, I have created a free Etsy course that will share with you all of these foundational steps from start to finish, how to create a top selling listing and how to create multiple listings that can generate you sales on Etsy. If you want to check out my free course, simply put in the comment section below the word starter, and I'll be happy to send that course over to you today. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.